That offensive line has filled up pretty well. You got a bunch of starters coming in. Let's talk about Coach O'Boyle's up front unit, the big buffs up front, protecting Shedeur Sanders and opening holes up for now. Big Alton Mascagill. He's going to be running that thing behind these offensive linemen. And here are the starters as penciled in right now coming from the spring, headed into the fall. We got Big Tank, Big GCL out there at the left tackle. You got Big Tyler Brown at left guard. The center is Van Wells, the returner, along with Big Tank. Then you got Big Jack Wilty at the right guard, along with Savion Washington at the right tackle. Now, those are penciled in as the starters, but you have some competition, some real ballers, some former starters coming into this thing to fight for that position to be starting on the offensive line for the Buffs. You got Isaiah Jada, Jack Bailey, Hank Zelinskis, David Connor, Kareem Harden, Reggie Young II, Landon Beebe, all coming in to join this offensive line, all former starters. Now, for the first string guys, it's their position to lose. And for these other guys coming in, it's for them to come in and earn their spot. That's why Coach O'Boyle, Coach Prime, and the whole staff brought in former starters. How different is this from a normal college program and how it is usually run? Well, you'll usually have in the second and third string, those going to be the high school guys that they're trying to develop. The first string will be those juniors and seniors, the upperclassmen, who you know that they're going to start and they've been through the program enough and they got that weight program in them. Well, they're bringing in guys now. It's like an expansion team. Everybody has experience. Everybody has started before. Everybody been through a college program. So not a lot of young boys in here. You got Hank Zelinskis will be a freshman, but not a lot of young boys in here. You got grown men who's ready to play and protect up front. And that's what they had to bring in to face these big boys in the Pac-12. You got Usos out there who are 315 and bench pressing the house. They're coming for you, man. And they're coming to sack Shedeur Sanders because they seen all of the press that Colorado is getting. They want to do something to him. So you have to protect them. You got to do something up front, and that's what these guys have done. Now, like I said, by the end of camp, this starting line could look a lot different, where I will have to say you got to keep an eye on these guys who came in. Landon Beebe, who can play guard or center, also has experience at tackle, but he's coming in to play guard and center. He's going to be pushing for those spots behind Tyler Brown and Van Bam Wells. He's coming for it because he's a baller too, Landon Beebe. Along with Hank Zelinskis, he has room to grow. He's penciled in as that second. Or if Beebe can get in and concentrate fully on just center, I put Beebe in front of Hank Zelinskis as of now. Big Jack Bailey behind Tyler Brown also. He didn't give up a lot of sacks at all in his career. He played at Kent State. He graded out as one of the top 2 highest graded linemen on the team last year. So you know he's ready to ball out at that left guard position. Isaiah Jada has experience this past spring, knows the offense. He played some on the first team. He got Reggie Young coming from Liberty to push him along with Big Tank. I think that might be the most competition on that offensive line right there at the left tackle position. Over to the right tackle position, Savion Washington, he's a baller. You've seen what he's done before, but Kareem Harden, got to keep an eye on him coming from JUCO. He can actually play inside or outside, guard or tackle. So he's a versatile offensive lineman. You bring him in. Coach O'Boyle has said this offensive line is a work in progress right now. That means that he has a lot of moving pieces, guys who can be plugged in and play right now because he has a bunch of starters, as I said before. Seaval, Dempsey, and Resnick, those guys are coming back. They'll provide depth, but BB, Young II, Jada, Bailey, Connor, and Harden all have a chance to push for a starting role on this offensive line. Everything is wide open, although these guys have been through the spring, but still that competition is there, and that's what they wanted to create. Coach Jack O'Boyle, he's coming in. He has a rapport with a couple of these guys, but the rest of them, wide open slate to come in and make your name and do something great. This will be a high-powered offense, moving fast, so everybody's going to have to be in shape, not just strong physically, but strong mentally to be able to run these plays over and over again. They want to keep lining up 7 to 12 seconds. They want to be lined up after each play and running the play at 15 seconds. They want to put pressure on that defense to be lined up, read and react, They want to catch them on their heels. If they can do that with a big, strong power back like McCaskill, with a efficient, accurate, deep throwing quarterback like Shedeur Sanders, and fast receivers on the outside who can actually go get it, they have the recipe now to run that offense at full capacity, full efficiency like they want to. And that's why they recruited these guys and let so many guys go and brought in so many other guys. They knew what they wanted. They evaluated what they had, and they say, hey, man, nah, we're not going to move as fast as we want to with these guys and these old habits and old thoughts and old mindset. We got to bring in new mindset that's going to listen to what we got going on. It's Coach Prime era, baby. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. We're about this thing. Peace.